Well, just got back from the gas station, trying to keep my distance from people. Seems like a little bit of a challenge some days. There's some people who really don't respect someone's space in the first place. It would seem that's still the case now. So I'm basically going to start loading up some stuff in the back of my daily driver here and see how much room I can realistically have without overdoing it. So I'm going to use this for some of my supplies. Just seems like a convenient little actually I know where I need one of those. Put that up here. But some of the stuff's going to end up being kind of itemized. Don't need that in there. But gonna just kind of try and take advantage of things I know I'm gonna need the most of. And keep them protected. So I'm gonna end up making up some of this stuff in duplicate when I can. Forgot what this was. Oh, these can kind of go together, just in case I get stuck in the vehicle with the vehicle. It'd be nice to have a couple things handy. I think that'll do pretty good. Give me something to add to later. Actually, I don't really need to add a whole bunch of stuff in here this time. I think that's actually going to go under the driver's side seat. So who knows, you get stuck in gridlock and can't relieve yourself. Oh. Some of these will come in handy. That'll be good. And that. These. like to make sure I have things where they'll fit nice and snug, because it sounds funny, but if I have to do any evasive maneuvers at any point, it would be nice to know all my supplies are still where I left them. So and this spare tire takes up a lot of room in here, so I'm pretty sure that's going to end up on the roof, because it's not exactly necessary. The problem is it's bigger than my other tires. I think I actually might go for putting a smaller spare on the roof, just to be handy. So let's see. Trade places. One of these. So, I think for the most part, that'll be good. I got water. I got tools, medical supplies, some extra clothing, food, sanitizing wipes, face masks. So yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, I kind of making these videos just to give people some ideas of what they can carry with them. Some of the stuff isn't absolutely necessary. Tools are nice in case you either need to fix your own vehicle in a bad situation or maybe help somebody else out. But that's the hard part about social distancing. If you want to help somebody, you might be putting yourself at peril. But it's all at your own discretion when it comes down to it. Oh. So I think all this stuff that I'm going to end up sanitizing, and I do that tomorrow. Probably going to put a face mask in here. I'm going to leave this stuff out that's questionable. I'm going to try and rebuild these, put O-rings in these, and then for the most part, I don't think most of this I need to actually have with me. I'm going to keep some of it in here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remember to do this tomorrow so I can put this away. It's safer in there. The instructions for it. The cleaner. All right. I think we're good with this tonight. I think I'm just going to mount the spare tire on the roof, and I'll be good. What a weird set of circumstances to be preparing for. So, anyways, probably won't be making another video until tomorrow. A lot of the other stuff I need to do is actually fairly boring. So I'm just gonna get a spare tire on the roof, strap it down, and spill my soda. Better rinse that off. Luckily, I've got a whole lot of spare parts for my most important vehicle at the moment. I got spare wheels, tires, doors, parts, pieces. I got hot water here because I put a hot water heater under the sink a long time ago. And just recently, I actually got another fifth wheel travel trailer. So I decided instead of it sitting in storage and wasting space, I would park it next to the shop, because if there's a lockdown where they start barricading roads and shutting down neighborhoods, which very well could happen, I got a 40-foot self-contained trailer here I'll be able to stay in. So that's going to make all the difference in the world in case I get stuck without being able to go home. So this will be my home away from home. So I will, oh, I gotta bring a gas can with me too. So, all right, well, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. You guys get some sleep and some rest. Drink as much water as you can. Take your vitamins. I've heard that vitamin C and vitamin D are going to be some of the most beneficial things to keep your body prepared for. They work on a lot of other things. It's not going to hurt to try and give yourself a better chance in the event that you even just catch a cold or a flu. Any of these things that you catch that are normal and not as bad as this COVID-19 are going to give you a better chance of fighting COVID-19 if you actually end up getting it. So I got a feeling in the next couple weeks I'm going to be able to organize my shop. I think after this nonsense I might even get rid of a lot of this stuff and get rid of the shop altogether. Try and simplify things. Starting to realize the priorities are not a bunch of goofy junk. So police cars, police car parts, extra cars. So we'll see if this actually ends up being less of a burden on me after the burden of trying to avoid getting sick and stressed about what's to come. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.